I am confused about something I'm reading and hearing more about. Trying to figure out the game here. Joe Biden's in danger of not making the ballot for the general election in at least 2 states now, Alabama, and the latest is Ohio. But why? These rules have been in place for years, decades. The straightforward reason is the fact that both of those states have deadlines for certified candidates to make the final ballot, but the Democrats are not holding their convention in Chicago until the deadline has passed, meaning Joe Biden would not be on the ballot in Alabama and Ohio. In fairness, Joe Biden's not going to win either state. Ohio is Trump country and no longer a swing state. In Alabama, well, it's never been a swing state, so Biden has no chance of ever making a winning effort there. But the Democrats, of course, know the deadlines. They tried some lame end run by asking Ohio to accept the presumptive nominees as official, but the attorney general there, Frank LaRose, said there's simply no way to do that because there's no provision in the law for such a maneuver. Here are the rules. Here's the deadline. You can't do that. Simply put, it's not legal. The law is the law, and the deadline is the deadline. So I'm exploring 2 possibilities. The first I considered was the Democrats are planning to replace Joe Biden, has been the speculation of many. If that happens, it will happen at the convention, and they are stalling as late as they can to dump in a more viable candidate and throw the race into complete turmoil at the latest possible moment to sow confusion and maybe knock the campaign of Donald Trump off balance at the last moment. That's one possibility that I'm rolling around. The other is the idea that the Democrats, with their army of lawyers, are setting up a scenario where they can claim they were denied fair access to the ballot in Ohio. This is more likely. And then claim that if they were given access, they would have won an election that they lost in Ohio. I mean, there's no sensical reason. And me not trusting the Democrats on much of anything is making me wonder what they're really up to, right? One top Republican in Ohio said the Biden issue will be resolved and they'll make the ballot. But again, the state's AG says no. There are rules. Here's the deadline. And the GOP Senate President Matt Huffman may not find many folks willing to once again let the Democrats flaunt the rules. That brings me back to the left setting up a lawsuit to claim they were treated unfairly. They'll take up lawfare to win the election in court, which, by the way, they're now doing in Georgia already ahead of the election, claiming the new districts in Georgia are somehow racist and unfair and violate the voting rights law, right?